Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us tonight, the suspect charged with 2 counts of murder in a Knoxville shooting that left 2 people dead has now died from a self-inflicted gunshot after more than a week on the run. 40-year-old Kevin Matthews was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder following a July 2nd shooting that left 2 men dead outside of a bar on Merchant Drive. Now, the U.S. Marshals Service tracked Matthews across multiple states before ultimately locating him at a hotel in Jacksonville, Florida. A spokesperson for the U.S. Marshals said the room was surrounded and a single gunshot was heard after they ordered him to surrender. As we've reported, officers responded to the Pite House on Merchant Drive back on July 2nd for a reported shooting that occurred outside the bar. 28-year-old Zachary Herrera and 41-year-old John Goosey were shot and killed, and a woman suffered minor injuries. Next on our list for you tonight, we're hearing from the mother who lost, well, her 1-year-old child in a car fire on Norris Freeway last week. As we've reported, 2 other children suffered severe burns, their ages 2 and 3. The father also suffering from burns as he tried to save his children. We spoke to the family's aunt on Monday, who said both kids had surgery that morning. The 2-year-old, Hendrix Montague, is able to sit up and color. The 3-year-old, Maximus, suffering from burns on his lungs. His aunt saying, quote, he's pretty much burned from head to toe, end quote. Today, Jackie Montague sharing with 6 News that both children will have more surgery tomorrow. Maximus staying sedated because when he's awake, he gets scared. The father could possibly lose fingers from the incident, we understand, but we are told they are hoping that he will be discharged either tonight or tomorrow. Jackie also sharing how much the support from the Rocky Top community means to her and her family.
Incredible. I just want to thank everybody for everything. I'm very grateful. I went from knowing absolutely nobody in Rocky Top. I knew my neighbors to going to know. Now I know everybody. Everyone just came in and helped with anything I needed. I am extremely grateful. I'm very appreciative for everybody. Everybody in that community. I couldn't have done this without anybody. I couldn't have done this alone.
Now, if you're looking to help out the family, there is a GoFundMe link now on our website, WATE.com. There's a link there for you. We will continue to follow the recovery of this family for you. Next on our Big 7 list, an update to a multi-vehicle crash in West Knoxville. All lanes of I-40 West just before the I-140 interchange are now back open. You know, for a time, 3 of 4 lanes had to be closed as crews cleared the scene and carried out their investigation into what happened. Traffic is still working to get back up to full speed in some areas along 40 out west. But again, all lanes are now open. Next up on the 7 for you, the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office assisted the Lafourche Parish, Louisiana Sheriff's Office in arresting and charging 2 people with murder. This relating to a cold case from 1986. Russell Lee and Judith Weiser have been charged with the murder of 22-year-old Paula Boudreau back in August of that year. Paula was last seen at her parents' home in Louisiana and had been reported missing for nearly 3 years before skeletal remains were found. However, back then, the remains could not be identified. It took until last year to positively identify them as Paula. That's when the case was reopened, as new interviews with friends and family were done, along with looking at the notes from back in '86. Lee and Weiser were both persons of interest, as Lee was in relationships with both women at the time of Paula's death. Investigators found evidence implicating both in the incident, as well as a long history of violence with Lee. The 2 allegedly killed Paula, dismembered her body, and then dumped the body. Louisiana deputies traveled to Missouri and Tennessee to arrest both suspects. Weiser living in Tennessee. Both will be transported now back to Louisiana. Continuing with our Big 7 list for you now, as county fair season begins in East Tennessee, one mother is urging families to know the risks that come with the rides. After a recent malfunction she experienced at the Jefferson County Fair, she uploaded this video to Facebook. You can see her holding on to her child as a pole disconnects from the carousel. Fortunately, she and her child were okay. And while scary, according to fair operators, this is a rare occurrence. In the state of Tennessee, ride companies are required to have a third-party inspector check rides before they open, and they monitor them as the fair is in operation. Well, the owner of the carousel says the ride has been inspected, and as a family-run business, safety is their top priority.
What happened last night, we did have a horse. We have what we call a telescope that holds the horse in place. and the horse and the pole move up and down together or whatever. We think with the outward pressure maybe of the guardian, the whoever was with the child, maybe leaning on it, was just enough for it to come loose. The horse did not come off. It did not fall. The child did not. As long as the child was hanging on just like in a normal ride, the child was never in any danger at all.
Now, they say while accidents can happen, they are glad no one was injured. They have inspected the ride, and it is back and operating. Next on our list for you, a heavy traffic spot south of the city. And as you drive along Chapman Highway, you oftentimes encounter heavy traffic, right? Well, people trying to leave the New Kearns Food Hall are now facing issues as they try to pull out onto the road. Tuesday night, the Knoxville City Council approved a plan to improve the traffic pattern at the Chapman Highway and Fort Avenue intersection. The proposed pattern will move the entrance to Kearns to the Fort Avenue and Chapman intersection. We spoke with a City of Knoxville traffic engineer about the change and how it will help alleviate those traffic woes.
This intersection improvement project will increase safety for both motorists and pedestrians at that intersection. You do have a lot going on there at the Kearns development, with there being retail space, restaurants, apartments. So we do anticipate that there will be a lot of folks wanting to go in and out of that entrance.
Now, we are told the project could be completed sometime next year. We will keep following this process as it moves along. This afternoon, Governor Lee was in East Tennessee visiting one of the biggest manufacturing facilities in the state. The governor was at Denso's Maryville campus in Blount County. The company is one of the leading automotive manufacturing supply chain companies in the world and employs more than 5,000 people in our area alone. The governor getting a behind-the-scenes tour of the huge plant along with Denso leaders, as well as our own Lori Tucker, who spoke with the governor about educational opportunities for manufacturing jobs.
The people out there on that floor that have attained the skills to give them an opportunity to enhance their life. And this company and companies like it all across our state, there are companies moving here from around the globe, and they're creating that opportunity for life-changing skills.
You know, Denso has over 200 locations all around the world, including another one here in East Tennessee in Athens.